Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot, and this is your January reading. So we're in Capricorn season. My goodness, okay, we've got a few cards coming out and moving into Aquarius season. Let's see what is coming in for you. The start of 2025. Let's see what we have. Okay. Whew, the shadow reversed, self-empowerment and ambition, and the strength card, courage and endurance. Wow. What's going on here, Scorpio? The shadow card is actually the devil card, but it is about connecting in and doing a bit of shadow work, I think, digging deep into yourself. And it's almost like this reckoning is the feeling I'm getting here. Of going, I've been through some stuff. I've been through a storm. And the feeling I'm getting, Scorpio, is knowing what you're made of. I've been through some stuff and I can see where I want to go and I feel strong. I'm going to be okay. So, yeah, it definitely feels like it's like this very powerful gathering of the forces within in order to step into 2025 with this powerful energy. It's quite extraordinary. And then we've got the Six of Feathers, transition and insight, and the Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. Okay, now we're coming back down to earth a little bit. You know, we had the two beautiful major arcanas, which were soul energy, and now we're coming down to, okay, well, what are we going to do with that? We're stepping in, feeling really powerful, that you've called all parts of you in and understanding what you're made of, and incredibly strong through everything that you've been through in life. And the Six of Feathers transition insight is that seeing that even though you're starting the year strong, it feels like you're still transitioning. You're in a transition period for whatever reason. And we have the Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. This is the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like there's something that you're just working through on the human realm, step by step, stage by stage, and it's pretty new, or it's a younger person or a new energy of some sort. But there's a transitioning energy to it. So it's like almost like you're looking after a young energy and encouraging it to move forward, a young and new energy in your life. So it's a little bit of a caretaker energy I'm feeling here, Scorpio. So whatever this is, or whoever this is, or whatever experience this is that you're bringing in, or whatever you're working, or whoever you're working with here, it feels very much like you are the caretaker of this and you're just guiding it through. So, and you are the person for this role because you have this sense of knowing who you are, this strength that's coming through. So yes, there is ambitions coming in with this, but it's also knowing, being able to step back and know about divine timing, and knowing when the time is to push something and when is to just let it be in its initial stages of growth. And that's what it feels like at the moment. It's in this initial stage of growth where it almost is like, they are showing me somebody, say, teaching a child like a toddler. It's a toddler type energy. So, you know, that doesn't have to literally mean a toddler, but it's something toddlers still need a parent around, or a grown-up around of some sort, just so they can go off exploring, learn their limits, but there's still this kind of mature, older, experienced energy around that can say, don't cross the road, there's cars coming, or something like that. You know, it teaches them the limits and the boundaries. And so it feels very much like just this sense of something in your life is in this early infancy stage, and it's new and it's ready to grow. It's trying itself, it's trialing things, it's testing new things out. And there's another part of you that is also almost like the grown-up adult part that is guiding it. So very much feels like inner child. I have to say that it's something in your life that is in its infancy, and you're knowing that you can't push this energy. It is growing and has to go and explore what it is itself. And whilst you're there to guide it, it's very much like it needs time to develop. Something's needing time to develop. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Scorpio. Speaking of things in its infancy, I'm very excited to let you know that My Beautiful Goddess Codes Energy Activation course, I love it so much, is now open to have a look at it, enroll in it, check it out. It's this beautiful energy of, it's a 3-month course. There's a series of 90-minute energy healings and activations. They are collective energies held over Zoom, run and led by myself, and it creates this powerful collective energy. And what's happening is that this course is attuning you to the shifts of consciousness, to the new shifts of the earth, the new energies. And as our soul energies and we attune to that, we're letting go of a whole heap of old stuff. So we clear out all the old, anything that you no longer need, or anything that's attached to you that's like, it's not mine, I don't want that anymore. We connect to dormant gifts and abilities. And there's this beautiful sense of, through this process of connecting to these soul origins and the way that your soul wants to communicate to you, that you are aligning to your soul's energy. And your soul is here through this course wanting to align to the shifts of the energy on the earth. And through this process, you're connecting to a sense of purpose where your soul wants you to be at this moment in time. So that's the Goddess Codes Energy Activation course. You also do get throughout that course, you get a 1 session with me, a one-on-one exclusive session where we'll go into more deeper, a personal thing, like what does your soul want you to know at this moment in time. And so it's going to be a fascinating journey, absolutely. And there's so much more involved with it as well. You get access to a membership and a lot of other supporting materials. So love it if you check that out. The link to the Goddess Codes is in the description box below. I'd love to have some Scorpio energy there. Speaking of Scorpio energy, look what has come up in terms of what's changing. The Death card, Scorpio, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus. So the Death card is like an ending. It's something that naturally came to an end and is going through this period of metamorphosis and transformation. But what I want to say with this is not the ending. This is the birth part of the Death card. The Death card is the surrendering, the letting go, the ending, so that you can create way for the new. And this is the new birthing. And that's what I'm feeling really strongly here. This 6 of Feathers, the Page of Crystals. This is the new that needs its time, to the new energy that wants its space to work out what it is, how it's going to, what it looks like in your life, what this means, how that's changing and shifting relationships, how that changes the landscape, what's happening with your work. It feels big, so it feels, I don't want to like pinpoint it and say, oh, this is related to relationship or this is related to that. I think it's going to be different. Like there's going to be certain areas that will be feeling like, this is what you're focusing on, but it feels like it's kind of affecting all areas of life, and it's going to be different for all of you. So what's shifting and changing quite literally is you, Scorpio. You're turning up as the change. So, and perhaps a change maker with Uranus there as well. It could be you're seeing things from different perspectives. You're connecting to this higher consciousness. There's just all sorts of things that are going on here. And I feel like what they're bringing me to actually is this graveyard here of all the things that we were talking about that you've been through. And this is all the things that have passed on in your life, and the death part of the Death card, which is the ending, the passing over. And here it is, the old bones of the old life and the old energies and the old relationships and old experiences. And it's laid bare, and you can see it there now. You can see really clearly that something is over, that you've moved on from an energy. And so there you're embracing this new energy, which is really beautiful. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming in for Scorpio. And I just wanted to let you know that this reading, Scorpio, is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it will give you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. Each one will have a slightly different flavour. You'll relate to it in a different way, and just observe what that different energy is. It's quite fascinating. And it's a general reading, Scorpio. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Don't take on anything that just isn't resonating. Like I said, this is very general. These energies, I am tuning into the collective Scorpio energy, but you might have something specific that is different for you. So don't take on anything that doesn't feel right for you. And we have no extended reading, but I do have your 2025 yearly reading. So that is available, and the link is in the description box below, as well as a whole heap of other goodies you can check out. So here you are as the young emperor, ready to expand and grow, and there's something still uncertain that is still awakening within that needs a little bit of time. So that could be creating a little bit of conflict in your life. You're turning up as the Ace of Cups, though, so I think you're loving life, or you're ready to open your heart to love life again, which is really nice. The King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, these are the new beginnings, okay? That's why I was saying it's like a birth, and here you are birthing here with the Ace of Cups, and we have the Ace of Swords. So you're on the birth side of things now, not the death, and you're at the end. So you're no longer at this ending, still in the transition phase with the Six of Swords, but there's celebration around it, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. So introducing a new and exciting offering. Welcome to Goddess Codes. Over a 3-month period, we activate your energy to the new earth frequencies so your soul energy comes back into alignment. Dormant gifts and abilities come online. We clear out anything old that you no longer need, and you step into a sense of purpose. If you're looking to move on from old belief systems, if you're ready to step into your authentic power, I invite you to explore Goddess Codes and come on this journey with me. So let's look at this, Scorpio, shall we? Okay, so this is you, the young emperor on the edge, on the precipice of something. Something new's coming towards you, but he's savvy enough and canny enough, and there's an energy of being around long enough to know that some things flow in and some things flow out. So some of these ships that he's looking at are leaving, and some of them are sailing towards him. And I think, this is about understanding that for some things that ship has sailed, it's gone. But at the same time, being open now to seeing what new is coming towards you. And so the young emperor is ready to expand. It's a fairly ambitious energy. There's something beautiful on a creative level or a soul and spirit level that's ready to expand to new horizons now. So just be open to see what is coming towards you. It is crossed by the Hanged Man, which is stagnant, murky energy. It could feel like there's delays around it with the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man is just saying that the greater understanding, the realization is still forming. So there's still this awakening that is forming here. And whilst this beautiful young emperor has the perspective of looking out and seeing what's coming towards, there's still something that a deep understanding that is forming around why you're here and what this situation means to you. So in your conscious mind, you have the Sun card, and this is like, I want the clarity, I want the happiness. This could be a bright mind, quite literally, bright consciousness, feeling like just happier or clearer with the Sun card, or it may be some very insightful energy of just seeing things clearly, gaining some valuable shifts of perspective or insights. They're showing me Mercury conzimi the Sun for whatever reason. It feels like it's when a bright mind. I'm just seeing this really clearly here. And the Sun card is about your happiness, so consciously thinking about that. Speaking of the toddler energy, we have the little girl, the child, not the little girl, but the child on the horse. So it does feel like there's some kind of inner child breakthrough that wants to come in. And it's, again, the beautiful white horse, which is about the purity of spirit, the innocence of being able to break through a block or a wall and step into, see the clarity of where inner child or this new childlike energy that's developing in its infancy, what that means and where it wants to go. So not blocking it. We have at the base the Five of Swords, which is conflict. So what are you conflicted about with this situation? What sort of internal, this is an internal conflict coming in. And it may be about your needs, around speaking up for your needs, about still putting yourself first or being able to speak up for your needs. That's what I feel like there with that Five of Swords. In the recent past, we have the High Priestess. This is your intuition has been by your side. There's been some kind of intuitive knowing. There could have been some kind of interesting synchronicity where things just kind of started working out, or you felt like you were pointed in the right direction, or you met somebody or heard something and it all just felt like, okay, now things are starting to make a little bit more sense. Or just the High Priestess can just feel like, okay, there's a presence in my life and something's just making sense or working out for me. Really had to trust your intuition with it. But this High Priestess, I feel more it's like these little signs and synchronicities. That's what I feel like when I'm kind of going through the energy and what feels strongest. So I feel like you kind of feel like you're in this place and this space that you find yourself for a reason. It feels very much like I'm meant to be here for whatever reason. I'm pointed towards this for whatever reason. So in the near future, here's the cloudiness. We're saying that there's still the vision hasn't quite formed, and we're seeing that with the Seven of Cups is, even though I feel like this feels like a renewal for you that's coming in, this is the birthing energy that's coming through. It's like I still don't fully know or fully understand it or fully know where it's going, but all I know is I've got more options in front of me, and I can really trust my intuition with how I'm feeling about something in terms of choosing an option that brings me the result that I'm wanting. So it's this real sense of I've learnt to trust my intuition with something in your life, which is beautiful. And then this is you turning up, this Ace of Cups. Like, how beautiful is this? It feels like a birth. Something on the emotional, intuitive realm just feels like it's birthing in your life. Feels very different. And you could be finding peace. That's something that could come through. Maybe you're just feeling happy. But either way, I mean, the Ace of Cups can be the birth of a cycle of healing as well. But I just get that there's something lighter around it all, of opening to the joy of this new thing that's coming into your life. And we have all this new kind of feeling. So we have the energy surrounding you, the Nine of Pentacles, and this is saying there's a process that you've mastered that brings you rewards, that brings you a sense of you're happy with the energy around you. So the Nine of Pentacles can be a person who's independent, a person who can independently stand on their own 2 feet, a person that has abundance around them, a person that is feeling like something's really worked in their life. They've worked out that process. So this Nine of Pentacles is the rewards for the processes and the work that you've been through, especially with this death energy of the major ending that you've possibly been going over. And this is something that may not be recent. It may be something that's transpired over years even. And we have hopes and fears, the King of Wands, and very passionate energy, the King of Wands. This is about taking action, feeling like you're in charge, feeling really creative and passionate. Maybe you're searching for somebody that you can connect to that feels like you can share this passion, or that there might be a lovely ignition or spark. I feel like this feels different to the rest of the real reading for whatever reason. So I'm not sure if that is a hope or a fear. And again, there's some things about how you're feeling that are unclear. Because are you ready to move forward into something? Are you ready to connect? Because this feels a little bit more like I'm still just sitting with it. I'm still just seeing how it's all panning out. I'm still just being present with it rather than feeling like I need to take action in some way. So this King of Wands may be that you're looking for this passionate connection or this sense of purpose that can come through with the King of Wands. But it has to be all about the right timing, because we have here with this Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords and the Three of Cups, your mind getting really clear. This with the Sun, clarity, clear mind, bright mind, and seeing something like maybe a new perspective shift, or just your mind's been like cleared of a whole heap of old thinking and clutter or belief systems of some sort. Maybe you've learnt something new, but you're seeing very clearly here that you're moving on. You're transitioning and moving on. You're in a transition phase, and that is leading you to calmer waters. And it's potentially not making not only you, but those people around you happier, because we're seeing emotional connections here with the Three of Cups. There's something here with a group energy that you're all ready to expand into a new place or a new space. And so there's this kind of collective energy around you of how you're connecting to people. And there's people that are going to be aligning to you on your wavelength, and you're going to know that these people are coming on the journey with you. So in terms of waiting to see the ships coming towards you, who are the people coming towards you and aligning to you whilst you're on this transitioning energy? Again, we've got this sort of journey over water, but it's more of a mental this time, as in you're understanding the emotional journey that you've just been through, or you're in the process of going on. And the Three of Cups is celebration. So there could be some kind of occasion or anniversary or celebration of some sort that you that allows you the space to gain this beautiful perspective as well. But it also could just be this sense of really understanding who you want to connect to and what feels good in terms of those emotional connections. And as an overall energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about investments of time, effort, energy, so that something can flourish and grow in your life. So you might be revisiting what you value and who you value, and how you want to invest your time, effort, energy into that. I feel like there could be a little bit of a pivot point here that, oh, this feels good. I want to invest more in that. There's something that's feeling really good here, I have to say, Scorpio, which has all to do with this sense of really happy that you're moving on from this old energy, happy with what's birthing, and happy with the new connections that are coming in here. So it gives this overall sense of well-being, which is nice, that it feels like things are heading in the right direction. Now, if some of you have been really hurt by a third party, some sort of third party influence or energy within a relationship, this is where you're seeing very clearly that you are moving on from that or have moved on. So there's also that as well. So it feels like there's clear and calmer waters that you're moving towards, Scorpio. So let's pull an affirmation card. That one flipped over, but I've lost it. So let's see. An affirmation card for Scorpio. Let's see what is coming in. It says, I am willing to change, and that beautiful blue butterfly represents transformation. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Beautiful. And that's what we're seeing there with the Ace of Swords, new thoughts coming in, and the positivity, emotional positivity and fulfillment of the Three of Cups. So they're saying there's the opportunity to perceive and see how you're emotionally connecting with people in a new way, which is really beautiful. And so let's pull a charm. The first charm for 2025, Scorpio. Let's see what is coming in. The first charm for 2025. What is it going to be? Ooh, you've got the key. And it's interesting. I'm pretty sure Taurus, your opposite sign, got the key as well. So yeah, there's something going on between the two of you because you got Taurian energy here with the Seven of Pentacles. So if you have a Taurus in your life, or you're working through this Taurian energy, there's something that's being unlocked between the two of you. Now, the key unlocks. It feels like something is being unlocked here, and it could even be a new key that's come into your life recently that is symbolic in some way, whether it's a key to a new home, a new place, a car, a key to your heart. There's something here that is the birth. That's part of this beautiful new birthing energy that is feeling like on a deeper level something beautiful is being unlocked. So that's your reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. Speaking of unlocking, I just want to talk about my beautiful Goddess Codes course, where we unlock untapped potential, we unlock dormant gifts. It is like a birthing energy. There is quite literally one of the weeks is like a beautiful birth, where we connect into source energy. And it really is, it does feel like a rebirth, because it connects you to your soul energy, your soul origins. It's a new frequency. There's huge shifts. You can feel lighter and brighter with this energy, and it's just a beautiful journey to go on. So love it if you go check that out. The link for that is in the description box below. It tells you all about the course, and you can book in as well. And there's also a whole heap of other goodies. If you're interested in your 2025 yearly reading, January is a perfect time for a personal reading as well, or even a healing. All those things are in the description box below. Great time to start the year with this beautiful rebirth, which is coming in for you, Scorpio. So check out all my goodies. The link's in the description box below. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. Like this beautiful Seven of Pentacles. This year, I'm setting an intention for my channel to flourish and grow. And so all those things, subscribing, leaving comments, really helps with the growth of it. And I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate all your support. And Happy New Year. And best wishes for 2025, Scorpio. Introducing a new and exciting offering. Welcome to Goddess Codes. Over a 3-month period, we activate your energy to the new earth frequencies so your soul energy comes back into alignment. Dormant gifts and abilities come online. We clear out anything old that you no longer need, and you step into a sense of purpose. If you're looking to move on from old belief systems, if you're ready to step into your authentic power, I invite you to explore Goddess Codes and come on this journey with me.